Today I had planned to go shopping, but it turned out to be such a lovely day I thought I'd get out in the garden. Not that the garden needs much work, it more or less looks after itself. It's indoors, my houseplants. They're the ones that need the attention. But anyway, look, I was having a lovely time, but it's sort of getting a little bit hot now, so I might have to finish up. So one houseplant that I have that is actually quite impressive is my snake plant, also known as St. George's Sword and Mother-in-law's Tongue and Viper's Bowstring Hemp. Look, I'll call it a snake plant. There are different varieties, but look, I'll just talk about the snake plant in general. Now, it is a flowering plant, but I've got to tell you, I've never seen any flowers on my plant, but it's not that impressive a flower anyway. I'll put a picture of some flowers up and you'll see they're not that impressive anyway. The snake plant comes from tropical West Africa, where it thrives in sunny, warm positions. It does grow outside there, and I'll put pictures up and I'll show you how prolific it is. Mind you, here in Australia, we look on it like an ornamental plant. So we like to have it indoors. Now, the snake plant lives a good 5 to 10 years, but under good conditions, it can live to about 25 years. So I'll tell you what you need for good conditions. Number one is light, and snake plants like between 8 and 10 hours a day of good filtered indoor light. Now, the good thing is they can actually get by on low light, and at least the direct sun won't burn their leaves or stunt their growth. Number two is soil, and indoors in a pot, snake plants prefer well-drained potting mix. Can almost be sandy. In fact, you could use a cactus potting mix. Just stay clear of any potting mix that contains peat because they retain the water. Okay, coming to number three, and that is water. So you only water snake plants when it's completely dry, and then you water it deeply. Once again, it doesn't really need regular watering. It can be quite all right. The big trick here is not to overwater. You see, if it sits in water, the roots will rot. In fact, during winter, you probably only need to water it about once a month. Number four is temperature and humidity, and snake plants like to grow in sunny areas, warm sunny areas. So indoors should be warm enough, and as far as humidity goes, indoors humidity should be okay. Number five is fertilizer. Now, you don't have to even bother in winter. You can fertilize in spring and maybe again in summer. And even then, half strength will do, but an all-rounder balanced fertilizer is best. So equal amounts of potassium, phosphorus and nitrate. That's the best for the snake plant. But again, half measures is fine for them. Number six is pruning, and I've never actually pruned my snake plant, but apparently if you do, it will encourage new growth. Look, if you're trying to control how tall it grows, you can just cut out the really tall leaves and also cut out the damaged leaves. Honestly, I wouldn't do it in winter though. Number seven is potting and repotting. Now, you might actually have to repot your snake plant every 3 to 5 years, but wait until their roots are showing underneath, out of that hole at the bottom there. They don't mind being a bit crowded, maybe not overcrowded, and the best pot to use is a wide, shallow pot. Once again, spring, maybe summer would be the best time to do your repotting. It doesn't seem to like doing stuff during winter. And finally, number 8 is pests. They don't really have that many pests, no more than any other plant. So as far as bugs go, just do what you do for any plant. For me, pyrethrum is the go-to, and that'll do fine. Look, all I can tell you is it's a pretty easy plant to maintain and look after. So look, it is getting rather hot out here, so maybe we'll go inside and I'll show you my snake plant. Okay, let's go inside. So here we are. This is my snake plant, and do you know what? I'm actually here to give you hope. I'm giving you hope because I grew this snake plant, and what a beauty. It is just spectacular. Well, maybe I better fess up a little bit because, to be honest, this plant sort of grew itself because it didn't get a lot of attention from me. So I'm just letting you know that's your hope, that you will be able to grow something like this. So you can see that the leaves are actually very stiff, and they have this gold border, green with light green pattern on that. Now, I don't understand this one. This is sort of grey. So it's a different pattern to that one, and it's on the same plant. So I don't know how that works, but it makes it interesting. Now, these can grow to between 70 and 90 centimetres, but I'm going to tell you that my tallest one is already 110 centimetres. Now, it is top heavy, and I feel like it really needs a bigger pot, but I'm too scared to repot it because it'll probably grow even more. And I do know that under some conditions, this can grow up to 2 meters tall. So that'll be touching the ceiling, and I didn't really want that. So, you know what? If you don't have a snake plant, I swear this will be ideal for you. I'm telling you, it is so easy, low maintenance. It's drought resistant for a start, and I know that for sure because I was overseas for a few months last year, and when I came back, still standing upright. Hadn't had any water for months on end, and it's still standing upright. So that, for one, it doesn't mind if it gets dried out. It's perfectly okay with that. I've got a feeling it likes the light where it is. It's in the kitchen. I get a lot of light in there. Not particularly sun. It's not in the sun, but it has got a lot of bright light, and I think it likes that. So there it is. Look, I'm going to move on from the snake plant now, and what I'll do is I'll have a look around and see what plants I'll show you next. I've got some good ones, but for now, I want to thank you for watching. I really do appreciate you joining me, and I hope you'll join me again. Okay, bye for now then. Okay, bye-bye. Bye. Oh, hi, I'm back again. I have finished the video and it's ready to go up, but this is just a bit of a footnote because I happen to be in Bunnings, so I thought I'd show you where they sell them. So they've got a bit of a selection here. Look, these ones here, they're $29.95. I mean, they're a good starter, aren't they? But you can go for something bigger like this, and it actually costs $89.95. So, quite frankly, you're probably better off getting this one and wait for it to grow. This one's the same like mine, isn't it? With gold on it. So, yeah, there's obviously two different styles here. And also, whilst I'm at it, I'll have a chance to throw in some pictures, I'll do that now, of my sister's snake plants, and hers are outdoors, and I've got to let you know, she got flowers. So maybe outdoors you get flowers, but hers are looking pretty healthy too. Alright, so I've shown you in Bunnings, so they're readily available and they're looking pretty healthy, so I'll go now. Okay, alright, goodbye again, see you, bye.